It's a city where anything can happen. So what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted? The so-called City of Angels. But living just about anywhere in Southern California could be considered heaven on earth. Hi everyone, I'm Dayna Devin and welcome to the premiere week of LA Unscripted. 6 months into a global pandemic, and we wanted to offer some hope, normalcy, plus rediscover our home state and how we can safely enjoy it and each other. From the mountains to the surf and sand, many credit the Golden Coast for saving their sanity during the coronavirus crisis. And now, a local surfer reveals why taking care of it is so important.
I grew up as an environmentalist. I didn't really realize it until I started this company, how much I was committed to the environment. It's pretty much a constant reminder and wake up that we as humans need to do better. Looking at my own industry, I knew right away how toxic boards were and what a massive footprint they were creating in terms of trash. And so I wanted to make them as environmentally friendly as possible and do what I could. I actually made the switch firstly from a performance standpoint. My boards are stronger, they didn't break anymore. At the first iteration, my first thing, I was like, well, my customers would be stoked because their boards are stronger and it's eco-friendly. If I'm making a product that says eco and environmentally friendly on it and it's creating more trash that could potentially end up in the landfill or in the ocean, I have to put a stop to it. So that's where the whole zero manufacturing waste was always an end goal for me.
Kevin Wilden, I'm the co-founder of Sustainable Surf. We're a nonprofit based in California. We help the surf industry around the world figure out ways to make a more sustainable product and help protect and restore ocean health. The majority of surfboards made in California, all that waste just goes to the landfill. And Ryan figured out a way to actually reduce the waste.
This is the living earth systems, and see this right here? See those holes? See this? This is styrofoam. And those holes are literally made, that little guy that just got out, that's a superworm. So it's a specific type of mealworm. Basically it has a bacteria in its gut that allows it to take an inorganic material such as styrofoam and turn it into an organic material. And so basically they eat this styrofoam and they poop out organic soil. A third of the waste is shaping dust, shaping waste, right? And the mealworms, the living earth systems, that's that solution. The other 2/3 is all from the glassing and the excess resin, stir sticks, gloves, squeegees, brushes, all these things add up. So what we have here is our production waste. We call this our shred, and it is literally densified surfboard production waste. We upcycle it, a shreddy coaster, right? There's another coaster. Like we did a yellow board, you can see it right there. This is a construction grade tile.
There's no better example of that transition, that movement, than Earth Technologies and Ryan Harris's shop.
It's in the name. We use sustainable materials from the planet to make the boards a higher performance product.
That's it. Mark Mester has to teach me how to surf. All right, over 39 million residents call the 163,000 square miles of California home. And joining me now for a California quiz, locally born and bred from Rancho Cucamonga, Megan Tellis.
Oh, look at the intro. You said it right.
I did.
Say it again for me.
Rancho Cucamonga. It's one of my favorite
It
words.
just rolls off your tongue
It
like
does.
butter.
You ready for a quiz?
No. Is it multiple choice?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Now, fortune cookies, Barbie, blue jeans, and Apple computers. What was invented here in California?
Ooh.
Na, 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 na.
Oh, I see everything here on the
na,
table. Silicon Valley. I'm going to go with Apple computers.
Actually, yes, but no. All of them were. Did you know that?
Duh, they're
Listen to
all
this.
here. That would make sense.
Right. Fortune cookies in 1915 in San Francisco. Jeans also in San Francisco.
Okay.
Barbie, March 9th, 1959, the Mattel headquarters in El Segundo.
You're right.
How about that?
Oh, very cool.
All right, now, the answer is on the table, so there's your hint. California is the blank capital of the world.
Banana?
No.
What? Oh, an avocado.
Do you see the California state flower here?
Oh, I did a project on the
did?
California poppy.
Okay.
When I was like in like 4th grade or something, and I don't see her.
Because
on the
apparently
table.
there's some like legal thing, you can't pick them or something.
You can't pick them
Yeah.
in certain parts. Also, it's known as the flame flower. Did you know that? Yeah.
Oh,
Flames,
wow.
Little flames.
All right, what is the state bird?
A pigeon.
No.
Hummingbird.
No.
Woodpecker.
Quail. The quail, actually. To celebrate, let's open our fortune cookie.
Is that my prize?
Yes, that's your prize.
Okay. Pick one, anyone. This is a game we
Okay.
play at the house. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Do we read? Oh.
Delight in a friend's success.
Your
Aw.
zest for life is unparalleled.
Cheers.
Cheers, Fred.
Cheers.
You know, if you don't eat the cookie, it's bad luck for the rest of your life. So shall we end it on that note? Oh, thank you.
Oh, go up. Okay, when LA Unscripted comes right back, your chance to win a Big Bear family adventure, plus a Rattlesnake Wrangler dares me to try out his job. And want to manifest your best life? LA Unscripted has some healthy vibes coming your way. You know, most of life's best moments can't be planned. That's why KTLA is launching LA Unscripted. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Dayna Devon. Many of you know I'm game for just about anything. So when the Rattlesnake Wrangler of Calabasas sent me a dare, what's a city girl to do but shop for the perfect outfit? All right, here we go. How'd I do? Hi, Bo.
Hi, Dayna.
I'm
How
Dayna.
are
I'm here
you?
to take you up on your dare.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
me a
going to
pound
take
right
you
there.
on.
The question that is probably on everybody's minds is, how many times have you been bit?
I've never been bit in 56 years.
Never been bit. Can I touch it?
Let me get its head.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so here's,
There's the
and I'm
head.
touching a live rattlesnake right now. But you can see the thing has, oh, did you see he just actually tried to bite? Did you see that?
That's
He
why.
just tried to bite, did you see?
That's why I have them. Whoa! Now you can come closer.
Can I touch his,
Yep.
wow. Tell me again what the tongue is doing?
That tongue is tasting the molecules in the air.
Oh my gosh, his tongue is purple.
That's an adult rattlesnake.
Okay.
Has black eyes, small neck, triangle head.
I've never been this, whoa! He tried to bite the thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding them with
The
tongs. Yeah.
He's trying to bite the tongues.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's better than my fingers.
You know, I tend to get really into my stories. Look, it even has a rattle. Can you hear this? Did you know, by the way, that Calabasas is called the rattlesnake capital of the world? Interesting, right? Okay, planning ahead is important, and we are here to help. Now, Destination California. Set your GPS and head to Big Bear.
With 300 days of sunshine a year, it's no wonder why Big Bear is the top destination for outdoorsy Californians. Whether you're hiking amid majestic mountains, rock climbing to new heights, or four-wheel driving through the forest, Big Bear is one big adventure.
The second you get on the lake, it's when you feel like you're in the mountains.
Designated Wake Sports has been making a splash up here for years.
There's nothing better than being out here on Big Bear Lake, and the lake is 7 miles from end to end, about a mile width.
And everywhere in between, you find fun for the whole family.
We're gonna do wake surfing. So wake surfing is the newest thing that's out there.
There's no paddling involved. The boat pulls you up, makes the wake, and just like that, you're surfing. After hanging 10 out there, you may want to take 5 over here.
When you walk in, it feels like nowhere else in Big Bear.
Sear it up, sear up! Smoke it out! Smoke it out!
There's a lot going on at Tropicali. It's a restaurant where an island state of mind crashes right into the side of a mountain.
Every single guest that comes in, we treat them as ohana, as they say on the islands, which is family.
When it comes to finding a place to lay your head, there are plenty of cabins to cozy up to. We like the ones recently remodeled at the Oak Knoll Lodge. And while in Big Bear, if you're looking for action,
It's a really good place to feel that adrenaline rush.
the Action Zipline course takes you to new heights. Their 9 zipline runs become longer, faster, and higher off the ground as you go.
Being in the mountains, being up 8,000 feet, being up high on the zip lines, it's definitely an experience that you can't get anywhere else.
And that's true for just about anything you choose to do in Big Bear, Southern California's year-round mountain lake escape.
Now, I know they have snakes, but do they have bears in Big Bear? Send me a pic. All right, well, summer may be over, but now the whole family can still go to camp.
It's not just a Pali vacation, it's your family's vacation made the way your family wants it. We weren't able to run the summer camp, but as soon as we got that information, we looked at, well, we have this facility, we have this amazing opportunity, we have these amazing activities, what can we offer? And that's when we discovered about being a campgrounds and operating more like a campgrounds instead of a traditional summer camp. And by doing that, we're able to welcome families instead of just campers to our property and have, again, a new, unique, once-in-a-lifetime experience that parents have honestly been asking for years. So the way the program operates is families come up as a unit and they rent out a cabin for the weekend. And they'll get to pick programs for their family to do together. Social distancing, spacing. We have a wide variety, similar to our summer camp, of creative and performing arts-based activities to the high-octane action adventure programs like high ropes, mountain biking. Two of our most popular activities by far have been our archery and tomahawks pack. Everything is cleaned regularly after use. And some of the additional measures we put into place, of course, masks are a must. Tables are all respectively spaced apart. Each family has its own assigned bathroom in our dining area, as our staff are also temperature checked every morning before coming in to make sure that they have not shown any symptoms or signs of anything, COVID related or otherwise, that they'd be bringing into our program. We're in business because people love going to camp. We're different people when we're back in nature, when we're connecting in the community. Even these family units who, as you said, have every right to be tired of looking at each other, they're suddenly beaming with energy because they're here.
I gotta tell you, Dayna, when are you coming to join the fun?
So fun. I want to go to camp. But you don't go anywhere. I haven't run out of things to say or do yet. Coming up, YOLO, how a vision board can help you conquer it all. Plus, what's for dinner? LA Unscripted is here for you. It's been 6 months and counting of stress and uncertainty, but now LA Unscripted is here every day to help you make a comeback. You know, Liberty Chan is here now. We stretch and do yoga together every weekend. Yeah. You're gonna tell us what this is, but I noticed, first of all, that you have little mung beans here, and that's her nickname on the weekend show, is our little mung bean.
Dayna, not a mung bean, that's actually edamame, okay. But this is called a future board, not a vision board, okay. A future board, which will help your healthy vibes flow.
manifested about 8 boards over the last 10 years.
So what's the difference between a vision board and a future board?
Experiences and moments versus material things. Ultimately, the future board becomes kind of like the physical map of what I'm creating and what's coming down the pipeline for me in the future.
I love that. So you're mapping out your best life.
What we're wanting to do is build a future life that will fulfill us, right? That will make us happy, that is touching on all the points that matter in life, really. The first category is relationships. And this is really all the people in your life. So if you want to be married, that's a great place to put it. If you want kids, but don't forget your girlfriends. And then career and ambitions. So this is the place where maybe you have an idea, I would want to start my own business at some point. Or if you want a specific job title or promotion.
So for me, I have a dream of, writing this coffee table book, this yoga inspiring, positive message type of book. So I don't know, I printed out like a coffee table book. Okay. It says Chanel, it doesn't have anything, my book has nothing to do with that, but is that okay?
A couple other ways that you might represent that would be, can you imagine yourself at the book signing? Maybe of that book. So you could find a picture of a woman at a book signing with maybe a nice line, lots of people waiting to get their book signed. Mind and body is next. If one of those is lacking, we're not going to deal with stress well, we won't be able to achieve our goals the way we want, or when we do, we're not going to feel good. And then our next category is passion and joy. And this is kind of always the one that women especially are like, girl, I don't have time for joys and hobbies and stuff. The last thing we would ever think about, we don't prioritize it at all. But why it's so critical is that it actually teaches us how to make ourselves happy. And then our final one is wealth and abundance. In that category, that's the one category where you might have things that quote unquote look like material things, like your dream car, but we're coming at it from a completely different vantage point. We're saying that is the reward for the work that we've done. I usually tell people it takes probably 2 weeks to put a good future board together. By the time you've done all of that, you're really starting to create the motivation, the vision, all the stuff that you need to actually succeed. This process will actually begin to self-motivate you.
Dayna, you need to do this.
Yeah, no, I'm not crafty like that. So thank you, but hard pass, hard pass. And if I did do one, cooking would not be on there. And that is why we are checking with Jessica Holmes for what California is cooking.
Sometimes with a food, what makes it fun is the vehicle in which the food exists. And so I'm gonna do a lettuce wrap, and I'm gonna make almost like an Asian chicken cashew filling and put it inside of this butter leaf lettuce. We'll see how it goes, but it's gonna be quick and easy, light, and sometimes it's fun to eat things out of a wrap. So I'm gonna cut up the ginger root, and then we're gonna cut up some green onions, and a little garlic, and that's kind of it. And then we're gonna go back to the pan and saute up. I got some ground chicken, and I got dark meat chicken. So it's thigh meat ground chicken, which will have a whole lot more flavor than if you were to get ground chicken breast. All right, we got our pan heating up here. I'm gonna use sesame oil to give this some good flavor. Whoa, our pan's a little hot. Let that cool down for a sec, and I'm gonna add my green onion. Woo! Ground chicken, dark meat, so it'll have lots of flavor. Some salt to our meat. And I'm also gonna add soy sauce, so I don't wanna hit it with too much salt. Let that get browned up. What I'm gonna do over here, and I thought about this, is I'm gonna toast up some cashews. And I don't wanna toast them with the meat, so I'm gonna do that separately in a nonstick pan. Okay, to our meat, our ginger. Fresh ginger is gonna give it so much kick. And garlic. I'm gonna do 2 cloves, I think. Okay, and that's that's it. As soon as this browns up, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna add some soy sauce and just a little bit of chili sauce, depending on how much heat. And then I'm gonna add just a touch of chicken stock to our ground chicken. If you don't have chicken stock, it's all right, you could use a little water. And just to get the brown bits off the pan there. So our chicken, our ground chicken is cooked. We've got our cashews browned. Now to the lettuce wrap. You wanna get these leaves so that they make a cup. So this is the kind of lettuce you wanna use. Let's make our little cup. Put some ground chicken. Top it with a few cashews. And I'm gonna add a little sprinkle of green onion. I'm gonna hit it with a squeeze of lime. The one little touch I forgot, a sprinkle of sesame seeds. And voila.
She always makes it look so easy. But you know what is easy? This, going off script with you. And I'll be right here tomorrow, waiting, right here on the stage. Bye.